Sickening. Sickening pissening. What's up, maniacs? Big J checking in from the clubhouse swimming pool. How's my sound? I got a bad echo in here because we got a tile floor. I'm in the clubhouse. How are you still single, Jay? Well, if you guys were watching Joe Pietaro's live stream, I just proposed to Kim Haynes to be my bride. All right, guys and gals, if we have any gals on the avenue, I want to talk today about two things I'm really good at. Being fat and bench pressing a lot of weight. I got an update for you guys on my training, my cycling, and upcoming bench press competitions. Yes, I watched Pumping Piss, and I hate Jason Genova even more. The way he treated those fucking fans by trying to extort $40 out of them for a fucking piece of shit glossy photo. Dude, he's a piece of fucking dog shit in my fucking book. Dude, you know, you fans are fucking awesome. I love meeting up with you guys on the road. A lot of you guys are gracious enough to pick me up and take me to the gym. Save me $15 on a fucking Uber. And, many of you guys, frankly, make more money than I do. And a couple of you guys have even, taken me out to eat after we train together. I really fucking appreciate that. And I'm not a big eater, wink, wink. So anytime you want to take Big J out for a hamburger or some chicken wings, hit me up at a truck stop near you. Anyway, back on topic. Bench pressing, steroids, powerlifting competitions, and my body weight. Well, Big J is plump, like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey. I haven't been trying to stay under 308 because I don't have an upcoming meet yet. I'm probably anywhere between 310 and 316. A big guy like me, it depends on how much water I drink and how big of a morning dump I take, what I'm going to weigh. As far as upcoming competitions, I am looking for a smaller powerlifting meet. So possibly you guys could help me out with some research. I don't care where it is because I'll be in my truck. And I will have my boss dispatch me to your location. If you guys know of a local meet, and I'm looking for a meet probably somewhere around 2 months after Christmas, because I want to start a powerlifting steroid cycle around Christmas time or maybe New Year's, and I want 6 to 8 weeks to get strong as fuck. So right around the end of February, early March, I need to find a powerlifting meet and get this goddamn world record in the 308 weight class taken care of and put it behind me and start my cut to my next weight class, which would be, I believe, 125 kilograms for you Euro fags. That's 275 here in the United States. That's where I need to be, 275. I am not a 308. You guys saw me in my singlet at 308. I still look fat. I want to look decent. And for my health, I'm 50 fucking years old. I need to get under 300 to not have a massive heart attack in the next 10 years. And I know 275 isn't low enough, but 275 is a fucking start. Because my next drop in weight after I do some powerlifting in the 275 weight class is going to be the next class down, 242. So that's going to be a big cut. Right now at 242, I know a lot of you guys think I'm fat as fuck and I don't have any muscle, but I swear to God, at 242, I'm probably going to be under 10% body fat at 242. I will be looking fucking incredible at 242. I'm 6 foot tall, so at 242, I'm not going to be as strong as I can be at 275, but if I break a world record at 308, I got nothing else to prove. Then it's all about looking good and slaying pussy. But anyway, back to powerlifting. Some of these bigger, all right, here's the deal. Someone sent me some information about world records in the raw division, which is no shirt, in the over 50 age group. You guys like my new haircut? I left the beard because I know some of you guys want to see me grow a beard out. I wanted to see what the beard looks like with short hair, because usually I come home from the barber and shave my beard. This time I left it for you faggots. But anyway, back to bench pressing and powerlifting. I looked at a different website at world records. The other website I looked at was powerliftingwatch.com. Someone sent me a better website, I think, that shows the world records if you do a full powerlifting meet, which is bench or squat first, bench press second, deadlift third. That's called a full power. Then they have a separate records for bench press only. Now, the information I looked at this other website, bench press only, if you come in and just do one event, bench press only, this website says the world record in the 308s is 623 or something ridiculous, which I have no chance of getting. And even if I did, I'm not going to do to my body what it would take to bench press 623. I would probably die and you guys would have ments, but I'm not going to give you the ments of me croaking trying to bulk up and bench 623. You guys can all go fuck yourselves, give up on that one. But shocking as it may seem, in a full power meet, squat, bench press, and deadlift, in a full power meet, in the 308 weight class, over 50, the most anyone has ever bench pressed is 475. Now, I did 480 at the Boynton Barbell Center in their bench press meet last month on my second attempt. So, here's what I want to do. By the end of February, I want to be able to do a token squat. That's my mom calling. I think it's snack time. Fuck. I got a new phone. If any of you guys know it. I used to have Metro PCS, which is fucking bullshit. Now I got Verizon. So she's probably going to call right back. She's that stupid. Don't ever call someone right back if they don't pick up. God damn it. They know you called. We all have call waiting. So anyway, 475 in a full power, which you guys know I can do. I proved that last month. Now, I would need to do a token squat, meaning I would need to get out there and legally squat something, because you can't bomb out in the squat and advance to the bench. If you don't get a legal squat in one of your 3 attempts, you're all done. Pack it up, go home. You don't even get to bench or deadlift. So I would need to get out there and legally squat to parallel, obviously, 135, 180, just something. A lot of people have said, just do the bar, bro. Dude, I would fall over if I tried to squat just the bar. When you're 300 pounds, you need 135 to squat properly. And if that doesn't make sense, that's because you're small. You bigger guys know what I'm talking about. You try and squat the bar, it just doesn't feel right. You need 135 so you can sit down in a proper position. So I would need to get out there and just do a token squat, get 3 green lights, get it, legal, and then I'll just go in the warm-up room and worry about bench pressing. And then I think I would need to deadlift, a token deadlift, like 225 or 315. I don't think you can bomb out of the meet and have your bench press still count. I think you need to complete the meet, if I'm not mistaken. My knowledge of powerlifting rules is a little rusty, but I think for my bench press to count as a world record in a full power meet, I don't think I can bomb out of the meet. I think I would have to do a token squat, break the record in the bench press, and then do a token deadlift. So obviously I have no chance at the world record doing bench press only. And if it's true, if the world record in my age category is only 475, I don't even need to worry about training my bench press. I'm already there. I need to worry about squatting 135 to legal depth. Obviously, you guys have seen me box squat 135, but obviously in powerlifting, you don't do box squats. You do a free squat, and it has to go to parallel. Right now, that's what I would have to work on. But I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to re-injure myself trying to squat 135 to parallel. I'm not stupid. I know a lot of you guys think I'm stupid, but you're just a fucking piece of shit troll with an avatar for a picture and a fake name. Those of you that really know me know I'm not stupid. So anyway, look how fat my neck is. Big J is fat. Yeah, but I'm strong, and I'll fuck your mom. Look how sunburned I am, too. This is South Florida living. So, anyway, almost as boring as Dale. Well, that's because I'm not talking about stupid shit. You're a fucking idiot. So that's the story. So I need you guys to help me out, because some of these bigger meets that I've been looking at, you have to have to get in the pro division, which is not drug tested. You need a real good qualifying total. You need to be like an elite powerlifter to get into the pro division. And obviously, since I don't have knees, I can't squat enough and get a good enough total to get elite status. So most of these bigger meets, I always have to lift in the amateur, which is drug tested, which is bullshit. I'm not going to go in there and lie and try and compete fucking in a drug tested meet. That's unethical. That's Mike O'Hearn type shit. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Mike O'Hearn, cookie cutter faggot. So anyway, that's the deal. So I need a smaller meet where I don't need a qualifying total. That way I can, and non-drug tested, obviously. And I come in there and to qualify as a world record, the weights have to be calibrated. You can't just go in there and use those piece of shit gym weights that we all pump iron with. You guys have all seen those powerlifting plates that are fucking nice and precise. A lot of them are multicolored. And I'm not saying colored as a racial slur, even though I'd like to. The colored plates are usually calibrated plates. So anyway, if you guys know of a powerlifting meet somewhere in the continental United States, and for those of you idiots, that doesn't include Hawaii or Alaska, so don't be a smartass, and I really don't want to go to New England. Sometime the end of February, early March, I need to find a meet. I found one in South Carolina that looks appealing. It's like the third or fourth Saturday of February. A meet up in South Carolina. I think it's in Columbia, South Carolina, which is a college town. So that would be cool. We could go out and party after my fucking world record. I think I deserve a glass of champagne after the world record, don't I? And then, Gabby Gizmo might know about a bench meet. Hamburg, how dumb are you? I'm not going to do a bench meet, you fucking retard. Have you been listening in fucking Swedish? Let me say it again in America. I need a full power meet. God. So anyway, that's that. Now, as far as training goes, let me update you guys on my training. About 2 months before I signed up for that bench press competition, I was training like an average jughead, and I had done 405 for 7 reps. That's where I was on my comeback from knee surgery. I had gotten up to 405 for 7 on the flat bench. Okay, I wound up changing my style of training to dedicating myself to putting up a maximum single with a pause on the chest. So you're not going to do 405 for reps to train for that. It's a different kind of training, and I'm not going to go into that here. So anyway, I wound up putting up 500, easy as fuck if you guys have seen the video. But my base, where I started at, was 405 for 7. I mean, that's how big and strong I was before I started powerlifting. Well, fast forward, after the bench meet, I stopped doing powerlifting style training for a maximum single with a pause, and I just went back to basic meathead style training. And you guys may have seen the video that Rob Zilla did in the gym with Lenny spotting. I believe I got 405 for 7 again, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So basically, before and after the bench meet, my 405 for reps did not change. Okay? Now, for that bench meet, I was on all sorts of gear, DECA, Anadrol, and even more stuff than that. But basically, I was on test, DECA, and Anadrol. Okay, that's a fucking powerlifter cycle right there, buddy. If you can't get big and strong on DECA and Anadrol, you're not cut out for this. Go take up fucking wrestling or gymnastics, like a manlet. But anyway, nice. Someone did fuck Dale over and over again. That's awesome. Someone get a screenshot of that quick. Anyway, so I went back to basic meathead style training, of warming up and going 405 for the most amount of reps. And you saw Lenny and Rob Zilla fucking film me. I got 7. Well, I haven't gone 405 since then. That's probably been, what, a month? No, it couldn't have been a month. How long's the bench meet meant? Or never mind. Anyway, 2 weeks after the bench meet, I guess. So really, I guess it's only been 2 weeks. I don't know. Time flies. Maybe it's been 3 weeks. So anyway, today, I was warming up nice. And I was going to do my Bulgarian style speed bench, which is similar to what Westside and the great Louis Simmons do with the dynamic effort bench press, where you do like 60, 65, 70% in a 3-week wave for 9 sets of 3, and they're like ballistic explosive style reps. Or I was going to do 10 sets of 10, which is a great bodybuilding routine for the bench press. 2 weeks ago, I did 275 for 10 sets of 10. Easy as fuck. I'd love to video that for you guys, but how do you videotape 10 sets of 10? So anyway, I did 100 reps with 275. And my best ever with that workout is 290. And that's when I weighed 290 years ago. I did my body weight for 10 sets of 10 at 290. So on the way to the gym, I was either going to do 9 sets of 3 with 290, or I was going to do 10 sets of 10 with 290. No matter which workout I chose, I was going to use 290. And I started warming up, and I started feeling fucking strong. So I did 315 for a single, 365 for a single, 385 for a single. I like to warm up with singles, because then you don't leave your fucking dick in the dirt for your heavy sets. I threw 405 on the fucking bar. I set up my camera to film it. And I wound up, I don't know how to use the video camera with my new phone. I did it the same way I would do my old fucking phone, where you just press the fucking start button when you're in your camera, and the video starts. Well, I wound up taking a picture of 405 on the bench with nobody on it before I sat down. And I wound up getting 405 today for 9 reps with no one. A guy gave me a lift off, And then I told him I'm a power lifter. I need you to take a half step backwards and keep your hands at your sides. None of this, it's all you, bro, and putting 2 fingers on the fucking bar. I told the guy, I said, I don't do the it's all you, bro. This is gonna be all me. And so anyway, the guy gives me a real good lift off, and I pump out fucking 8 reps. They were fucking good. None of them Lenny reps. They were good. They were real good. I wasn't locking them out. You guys that know anything about lifting know you don't lock out a heavy set of reps. I did 8 reps, and then I paused at the top, took a big fucking breath. Those of you guys that know what the Valsalva or Valsalva maneuver is, I believe that's the way it's pronounced. You take a big fucking breath and get that internal pressure. It's called the Valsalva maneuver, I believe. And I got a 9th rep with no hands on the bar, which is real fucking good for me. I've done 10 with 405 numerous times, and I've done 12 twice, but those were more of a Lenny rep, you know, pumping them out and going like 3/4 up. Today, I wasn't locking out, but I was doing better reps. That's one thing powerlifting will do, is give you, even when you go lighter and do reps, if you'll do better reps once you're used to a little powerlifting. Lenny reps are for people like fucking Phil Heath that can't lift shit for weights, that are just all jacked up on HGH and insulin and weak as fuck. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Phil Heath. I'll lift with you any day of the week, brother. Brother Phil Heath. My brother. So anyway, the base of my pyramid, if you build strength like a pyramid, what you could do for 8 or 10 reps or 12 reps, whatever, is your base of your pyramid. And you're going to build off that. So the bigger your base, the higher your pyramid can be built. And that's your 1 rep, that final block you put on top. So I am 2 reps stronger than I was before I started training for the last powerlifting meet. So I'm fucking ready. Now you guys might think, well, Jay, man, what kind of gear are you taking now, man? You must be all juiced up. No. After the powerlifting meet, I told you guys, I'm not going to lie, I was on all sorts of motherfucking gear when I did that 500. I'm not going to lie to you. The last 10 days before that powerlifting meet, I was taking 4 Anadrol a day, 200 mgs of draw a day. I did 1,500 milligrams of testosterone a week, the final couple weeks. I kept my DECA about 2 cc's. You only need about 600 milligrams of DECA with all that test and all that draw. So after the powerlifting meet, I was more than happy to get off the Anadrol because that shit made me feel sick. I could barely eat, taking 4 a day. 3 a day is definitely the better dose. I had 0 side effects with 3 a day. And then when I went to 4 a day, I was getting headaches, fucking couldn't eat. 4 a day sucks. I'll do 3 a day for my next meet. I don't think you're getting anything extra out of that 4th Anadrol. Stick with 3. So anyway, after the bench meet, I got off the DECA. I got off the Anadrol immediately. In fact, my final DECA shot was 12 weeks before the bench press competition, because DECA is such a long-acting drug. Doing DECA that week isn't going to do shit for you. So I fucking just put the needle in and filled up the needle 12 weeks out and finished my bottle 12 weeks out, or 12 days out, I'm sorry. Fuck saving it for the following week. It's not going to do anything the following week. DECA, you're feeling your DECA shot that you did 2 weeks ago, not the shot you just did. So anyway, after the bench meet, I immediately lowered my testosterone to 1 milliliter or cc, depending where you live, of testosterone a week. Okay? Testosterone cypionate 250. After the bench press meet, I immediately lowered to test CYP 250, 1 milliliter a week. Okay? That's basically HRT levels. TRT, HRT, I don't give a fuck what you call it. Okay, but Like the great Dorian Yates said, I don't know the exact quote, but you guys could find it. He said, pinning yourself with less than 3 cc's is a waste of scar tissue. And he's right. What do you want to be, a cookie cutter and put 1 cc in your body? Give me a break. So, I always stay on EQ, equipoise. So I don't stop equipoise. When I was doing that monster cycle for the fucking bench press, I was still doing 1 cc of EQ in the background a week. So when I came off all those harsh drugs for powerlifting, I had a nice soft landing. I was still doing EQ. Okay? 1 cc a week. So I dropped the test to 250 milligrams a week. I stayed with 1 cc of EQ 300 a week. And I added Masteron Enthanate, which is the long-acting version of Masteron. So I've been doing a 3 cc injection once a week, okay? Test 250, EQ 300, and Masteron E 200, okay? 750 milligrams total hormone injection, okay? Total hormone, 750, okay? 3 cc's a week, that's it. 1 shot, I didn't break it up. I think it's gay to do 2 shots. If you can do a 3 cc shot and only fucking get scar tissue from 1 injection a week, do it. This breaking it up, yeah, it keeps your hormones stable levels. I get less estrogen if I break my TRT into 2 injections. Fuck it. If you can get away with 1 shot a week, do it. If you ever become a big-time gear monkey and you get the big lumps in your ass of scar tissue, you'll understand why I'm giving you this advice. The less you pin, the fucking better. So, I've been doing 750 hormones total weekly. Now, 750 is a big, scary number, Jay. You're a steroid abuser. 250 test, 300 EQ, 200 Masteron, all in 1 needle, a 3 cc shot once a week. I know 750 is scary, and it sounds like a lot. Oh, I need a therapy dog. He's doing 750. No, just think of it this way. He does 1 shot a week. Then it doesn't sound like a lot. Yeah, Big J's only doing 1 shot a week. He's not doing any orals. Big deal. 1 shot a week. So, I have actually gained 2 reps with 405 doing 1 injection a week. Okay? I think that's amazing progress. Okay? Because gaining a rep with 405 is big time. Some of you guys are trying to gain a rep with fucking 200, and that's killing you. Imagine trying to gain a rep with 405. So, doing 1 injection weekly, I have gone from 405 to 7 for 7 to 405 for 9. So if anybody doubts me, that when I start to do a real cycle, because 1 injection a week is not a real cycle. When I start to do a real cycle, come Christmas time, I'm going to blow big time numbers up in the bench press. You guys saw my 500, and I think I can do a fucking shit ton more. Okay, I'm looking at these fucking comments now. Oh, Hamburg saying, I will look like O'Hearn when on TRT. Hamburg, I'm calling you out. You're too big of a pussy to do TRT. Hamburg is waiting for like Jupiter and fucking Uranus to be in line for the perfect time to do TRT. He wants like Pluto in the rising and Neptune in the fucking declining and Saturn and Jupiter and Uranus all lined up. Hamburg is a fucking head case. Hamburg O'Hearn. Yeah, exactly. So, that's that. You know what's up with my plans on powerlifting. You guys know how fat I am. You guys know about my current cycle, what I did for the bench press contest. That's pretty much it. You know how I feel about the pumping piss. Jason needs to be wiped off the fucking planet. He is just a piece of dog shit. So, anyway, we got any legitimate questions? Someone said nobody can hear you crying. I thought you guys said my fucking, the sound was good on my new tablet. But I have the cover on my tablet, which blocks the microphone. Can you guys hear me? Have you seen the Genova documentary? Why, either you're joining us late or you're just plain stupid. Test and VAR for first cycle. Yes, I do not recommend anyone do testosterone only because testosterone only is very, very bad for your collagen. And secondly, if you stack testosterone with an anabolic, the anabolic is going to occupy most of the androgen receptors, and that's going to increase your free testosterone, which is where you get your fucking erections from, your sex drive from, and a lot of other important things. If you do test only, sure, your total testosterone is going to rise, but your free is not going to go up that much. If you stack in something like equipoise or anavar or both, your free testosterone is going to fucking increase. So anyway, I don't like giving steroid advice to people I don't know, because you could be fucking a minor, you could be pregnant, you could be retarded. There's a lot of different things. Last thing I want to do is give steroid advice to someone with fucking Asperger's, and the next thing you know, they go buy an AR-15 and fucking shoot up a school. We don't roll that way with the Delray Misfits. So, Supreme Alpha Male, you going out with Lenny to the tan clubs? I brought it up to the Delray Misfits that we should do a field trip to Club Atomic, which is the tranny bar in Pompano. I don't have a problem with trannies. Anybody that likes to suck dick is okay in my book. I'm not saying I would do it, but they're a dick sucker. Why, leave them alone. I got a bigger problem with people that don't suck dick. Think about it. Where's the porn at, big boy? I don't know what that means. Jay, do you conceal carry? I don't know who you are, so I'm not going to answer that question. Why don't you bum rush me and find out? Jay, we cannot hearing anything. Let me try taking my tablet out of the fucking case. Somebody would have said something if you guys couldn't hear me. What's your view on Lee Priest? Well, if Dale Chance is my third favorite short bodybuilder, that would make Lee Priest my second favorite, and my all-time favorite would be Franco Columbu. All right, here's a good one. Eli Chambers 97. Do you flag Reddit posts involving you? No, absolutely not. If people want to talk shit about me, I prefer you do it on Reddit. Keep it on Reddit. You guys, everything nasty you guys got to say about me, do it on Reddit. God bless you. I don't fuck with Reddit. Just stay off my page. If you guys want to post nasty shit about me, do it on the Delray Misfits Instagram. And I won't flag that either, I promise. Do it on my page, we got problems. My page is private. My page is my page, my rules. It's not a democracy. It's a dictatorship. Dictator, that's a Freudian slip. So yeah, feel free, man. God bless America and your First Amendment rights. Go at it at fucking Reddit. Get it out of your system. When you come to my page, look, you got two choices. Respect me or fear me. That's up to you. You make the choice. But you could, if you don't respect me, you better fear me, because I'll punch you in the motherfucking face. If you don't fear me, have some respect for me. One of those two. Take your choice. But come on my fucking page and say a bunch of nasty fucking shit. You're going to get removed from my page. And I don't have to block you because my page is private. All I have to do is click remove when I look at my followers. All I have to do is remove you. So then you guys can't go back on Reddit and cry, oh, Big G blocked me. Ah, all he does is block people. I don't block anybody, motherfucker. I just remove you. That's the beauty of having a private page. You don't have to block people. And if I remove you, see, if I block you, I can't see the shit you're talking on other people's pages. Let's say you go on the Delray Misfits page and talk a bunch of shit. I can still see it. So I don't want to block you. I'm not going to block anybody. Anybody who tells you that I blocked them is a fucking liar. I don't block people. I remove you from my followers. So if you think you've been blocked and you think you can talk shit in other places of the internet and I won't see it, you're mistaken. I did not block you. I can see all seeing J Masters. So anyway, let's see. ZC only. Unfortunately, many people have tons of side accounts. I'm not sure if you're referring to trolls or if you're referring to me, because I do have a backup account. You guys are free to follow it. It's public. I haven't made it private because it's not my primary account. I just have it set up. I follow about 300 people on my backup account, so that if I lose this account, I'm all set and ready to rock and roll. Boom, switch over to the other account. Boom, done. I don't know how many followers I have on that page. You know, like 250 or something, because not a lot of people know about it. I wish you guys would follow it. If I could get that page up to some big time numbers, you know, I would maybe post more with it. But ZC is 100% correct. I do have a backup account, and there's nothing secret about it. So some of you pieces of shit that have blocked me, I can go on my backup account and see you running your mouth. Yes. Jay, is there no sound? Jay is no sound. Don't listen to these trolls. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know who's telling the truth. Oops. Jay, how many months alcohol free are you? My last day of drinking was December 28th, 2018. So we're coming up on 10 months. Big fucking deal. Everyone's saying there's no sound. Can't hear you, Jay. I don't know how to fix it. This is my tablet. I'm not on my phone. And I know I don't have my thumb over the fucking microphone. So. Okay, someone just said Jay, sound is okay. Some of you guys like to lie and just so I look stupid. Okay, thank you. So, we've covered a lot of shit. You know, I really don't appreciate you guys talking smack about other Misfits on my page either. You know, if you guys want to run your mouth about Big Lenny or Brad being pussy whipped, do it somewhere else. Sometimes you guys trick me into saying shit about my friends because it's so easy to gossip. It's harder to keep your mouth shut. It's human nature to want to gossip. So when you assholes start talking shit about Big Lenny or Brad being pussy whipped, I fall right into it. So just stop that shit. What do you think of Jason Blaha? He's very intelligent with training. Every once in a while, Blaha has some good information, but man, that guy, you listen to him talk and he makes it sound like he's so great. Jesus Christ, he's built like a pear, like a fucking old woman, and he can't lift shit for weight. If he wanted to be taken seriously about weightlifting, he should just quit lifting and get skinny as fuck. Because if you're going to be built like him, you need to be strong. You know, I'm fat, but I can lift heavy weights. So, autism, like Janoi. I don't think Jason has autism. Jason is just, because some autistics are smart. Jason doesn't have one lick of smart. Jay, you'd be turning into AEW tonight? AEW? I don't know what the fuck that means. Blaha equals Jason. Actually, Jason Blaha is more likable than Jason, to be honest. I mean, if you had to have dinner with somebody, I'd rather have dinner with Jason Blaha than fucking Jason Genova. Oh, here's something I can read. This is not me talking. I'm reading a question. Do you agree porch monkeys stink? No comment. Do you ever watch WCW? No. I mean, I don't mind pro wrestling. I know those guys are good athletes, and I'm not talking bad about the wrestlers themselves, but pro wrestling as a product has turned into a fucking joke. What age is it unacceptable to be a male virgin? Well, I think you should start young. And if you've got a female babysitter that's willing to molest you, I say go for it. Just keep your mouth shut. Nobody likes a fucking tattletale. If I could do my life over, starting from scratch, number one thing I would not do is be a fucking tattletale, for one, and I would never, ever say one bad thing about sluts or whores. Because, you know, when you're a teenager, it's real cool to try and make sluts or whores look bad by cracking jokes about them or making fun of them or gossiping about them. Imagine the pussy you could get if you could just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut. If a chick is fucking sucking everyone's dick but you, she's not a slut. She's not a whore. You're probably an asshole. I got molested by a 26-year-old female when I was 14. It was amazing. See? It's a victimless crime. Victimless crime. Thoughts on heavy, easy bar skull crushers for tricep size? I don't know about the easy bar. I've always preferred to do them with a straight bar. Personal preference. I could probably do more weight with an easy bar because your wrists are in a better position. But I do know that the skull crusher, or the lying triceps extension as it's properly called, hits that down by the elbow on the inside, and that's the part of the tricep that is the primary mover of the bench press. So I'm glad you asked this question, because tricep pushdowns with a cable, that isn't going to do much for your bench press. That makes your tricep look better with the outside head. You need that for balance, but if that's your primary tricep move and you want to bench press a lot, you're making a big mistake. And then the overhead tricep curl, which I like to do with an easy bar, that hits the other head of the tricep. So depending on where your shoulder is, determines what head of the tricep is the primary mover. This works the inside head, but the upper one. This works the inside head, but the lower one, okay? The fat part by the elbow. And then tricep press downs with a cable hit the outer head. So the position of your upper arm bone determines what head of the 3 tricep heads you're going to be hitting. So if you want to bench press a lot, skull crushers, baby. Now, if you want to have a big, thick tricep, do all 3. Do one of each. Maybe not in the same day. That's a little too much. Nature Boy Ric Flair. Woo! I like that. I wish I could do the woo better. Do you support interraciality? I don't think that's a word.
Well, you don't pay attention to your messages, you cocksucker?
Holy fuck, we've got a guest in the house. Look who it is, the male prick.
I just worked up a sweat with your mom. Jesus Christ.
I hope you toweled it off, because I'm next.
I used my sweat on that little hole. What do you got on here? Oh, this is a nice tablet, man. Where'd you get that?
I got it free with my phone from Verizon.
It's hot as fuck in here.
When I turn on the air, no one can hear me.
The sound is fine.
Turn on the air.
Turn it on to you. Oh, look, Hamburg. Of course, Hamburg's.
Hamburg is such a cuck. You turn on that air, right? See where it says you turn on.
If it's going to create a lot of noise.
Dude, I am so sick of Hamburg being Switzerland and saying everybody's a good guy. Hamburg is the type of guy. Yeah, you bring up Satan and you bring up Jesus Christ, and he's going to say, I like them both. Hamburg, get a goddamn opinion and stand by it like a man. I noticed Joe was a little waffly when I brought up Mike O'Hearn on his live.
Never heard of her.
I don't know. Why is Joe protecting Mike O'Hearn? That guy's a douche. Nobody likes Mike O'Hearn. Fucking 50-year-old liar. Who lies about being natty when you're 50?
He's got to be joking, though.
No,
nobody believes that.
Well, nobody believes it, but he says it. Joe says he says that because he's got sponsors.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
Shit.
We all know that you're not going to look like that without taking shit.
And Mike O'Hearn is strong as fuck. I saw him blow up 455 on the incline.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who cares about these idiots anyway?
I don't know. I just like to bully people.
I know that. What's your weight now?
I'm fat. 310, 316.
I know you're fat. You go swimming?
I just did.
You didn't see my message? I told you.
My battery is down to 350. Down to 50.
You don't have a charger?
Yeah, it's on the top.
Yeah, Lenny's got them all saying that I'm fat now, too, even though I've been the same weight for fucking 10 years.
What brings you in this area?
I had to do a piece on this route. Lady wasn't at work today, so they split up the route.
Cupcake's not in?
Nope. I'm on overtime right now.
Nice.
I get a 10-minute break, so.
Our tax dollars at work right here.
Corporate time stealing weasel.
Oh, my good friend from Sweden, Dale Graham, is saying McCuck is Chatty Patty.
What's that mean?
Chatty Cathy was a doll in the 1960s that a lot of our parents grew up with. So whenever someone was...
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're a boomer.
I'm not a boomer. Chatty Cathy, you pull her string and she wouldn't shut up talking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So Chatty Cathy got to be a slang for someone who doesn't shut up. Well, a lot of people that don't know where that came from have changed it to Chatty Patty because it rhymes.
Oh, okay.
It's really Chatty Cathy.
Chatty Patty.
Chatty Patty.
Your accent really comes out with those two words.
I'm from Chicago.
I scared your mom. She was getting in the car. She was backing out. I walked up. She jumped.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I should have probably not had my dick out, but whatever.
She's afraid of big things, not little things. Infamous Bob, are you Gen XJ? Technically, I think, because I was born in 69, so that would be Generation X. I like this Infamous Bob guy. He lives out in Oregon. He's a Ducks fan, so we can't hold that against him.
No, that's okay. I got some good weed up there.
Yeah. I'd like to collab with Infamous Bob when I'm up there.
When are you back on the road?
I talked to my boss's mom today because she's the business side of the company.
Oh, another one with mommy controlling everything.
Right. Well, he's a cop. Say that to his face.
What's that mean?
Well, he'll fucking cuff you.
Okay.
Pistol whip you with his cock. But anyway, she's waiting any minute now on an insurance company to call her back with a quote. So, whatever.
So you just have to be ready to go.
Yeah. It puts the lotion on its skin. Yes, and then it puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the hose again. Everyone knows my favorite female torture movie. And he's a tranny.
Yeah.
That movie is way ahead of its time.
That was great.
I said a long time ago, I gain intelligence every time I watch that movie because Hannibal Lecter is just...
Oh, if it's on, you gotta watch it.
Hannibal Lecter, I'm not saying in real life, but his character has an IQ of like 160. So the shit he says is just, you gotta listen to every fucking word. He's like a Janoi.
That's a good caption for that pic.
That's the Taco Queen? What is she eating? Cheetos? That's great. That's fucking awesome. Chester Cheeto likes tacos.
Yeah.
Chester
Bedroom bully.
taco flavored Cheetos. Those wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
I like Cheetos crunchy. I don't like the puffs.
Yeah, me too.
Crunchy.
The puffs fuck up the roof of your mouth.
So does cock. These guys were asking if we would do a field trip to Club Atomic with Lenny. I said I'm all for it.
Oh, he went to a new place this past weekend. Rogue. He told me all about it. Wait till you hear that fucking story. Quite disturbing.
Well, here we go. Loyal Genova Witness. That's a good name. Genova Witness. Are Mexicans good people? Only the ones that are here legally that support Trump. All other Mexicans are lazy pieces of shit.
Mexicans are hard fucking workers.
Oh, God.
They run circles around these fucking Haitians.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The Spanish people down here, but they're not usually Mexican. They're Honduras, Guatemala. Yeah, the landscapers down here, what these guys do in the South Florida heat.
And in the summer, since their kids are out of school, they bring their kids with them to work. They put their asses to work. They got the wife, the kids, everybody works.
You know what I love about Spanish babes? They could be married. They could be a little overweight. It don't give a fuck. When they're out and pushing that baby carriage, they are wearing high heels. I dig that. A woman should always show her feet in public. That way you don't waste time dating her only to find out she's got ugly feet.
She's got crab.
Right.
Oh, that's such a pet peeve.
What if you date a chick and you take her on a couple dates and you got a couple $100 or whatever invested in her? You've eaten dinner with her. You actually start to like her. And then you take her to the beach and she's got fucking ugly feet. What you dump her ass. Yeah, you throw her to the... So women should be like in flip-flops at all times.
So are you on those foot fetish sites? You pay to see women?
No, fuck no. I follow... Dude, these Instagram whores love showing their fucking feet. I said something to PJ's ex... Salvina, she posted a really sexy picture. And I said, why did you crop your feet out of the picture? I want to see your pedicure. And she commented back, I do that for the fucking foot fetish freaks.
Hey, I'm sure they make a lot of money doing it.
Right, so if an Instagram whore doesn't show her feet, she can charge money in a fucking, what do they call that? Webcam.
Oh,
yeah, they can webcam and make idiots fucking show the idiots their feet that are willing to pay for it. Dude, here in Florida, if you want to see a chick with pretty feet, just go to the goddamn grocery store.
Oh, yeah, well, everybody wears flip-flops.
Yeah.
And people that shouldn't be wearing flip-flops are.
Like Lenny.
You see these old men, too, with their fucking, like, Jason toenails. They got hammer toes, these old ladies.
Yeah, I'm not down with that. At least most of the gyms now don't.
If you have ugly feet, put a fucking shoe on.
Or Crocs.
Crocs are for fun. Jesus Christ, Jay.
Hey, at least I wore my...
Crocs are for white trash.
Yeah, you don't see black people out wearing Crocs. That is definitely white trash. Blacks have more style.
You like these? These are from Capital One.
There's McCuck.
Free sunglasses. I wear shitty sunglasses to work because they get fucking destroyed by my sweat.
Even cheap sunglasses have the good UV protection nowadays.
Yeah, these are fine. The sound of flip-flops on the ground pisses me off. I kind of agree.
Yeah, but I've got this fantasy about spanking a chick with her own flip-flop.
Puffed up like Jiffy popcorn.
Well, Brad been drinking a lot of beer. It's just beer.
Actually, I haven't been. I've been pretty good lately.
Brad is the best misfit of all assholes. So Brad's the head asshole.
I'm the whole ass. You guys are the holes.
Yeah. I'm getting bored with this.
Yeah, there's some fucking garbage comments.
97 people, though. I'm doing better than usual.
Yeah.
Styles is very subjective. Followers and fads come and go. Cookie cutters.
No doubt. That's true. Thoughts on pumping piss? That kid missed a lot of shit, I think. He didn't even... Nothing with Jane. Like, the relationship between Jason and Jane is fucking hilarious. And disturbing. He should have gotten some of that. I don't know what the fuck happened.
What did you think when he extorted those fans out of the $40 for a picture?
He really extort them. I mean, they were willing to fucking pay it.
Well, they're European. They're stupid.
No, they're from Canada.
Same thing. You're splitting hairs when you talk.
But he gave them something for it, a signed picture.
Well,
$40.
That isn't worth anything.
They don't. That's what these people don't realize. Jason would take $1. You can Jew him down to a fucking $1 in a second. If he says 40, you say, I got 10, I got 5, I got $1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get that racial slur on there?
What's that? What racial slur?
You just said Jew him down. You can't say that.
Why not? Jew's not racist. Saying a Jew? That's racist?
You can't say Jew him down?
Oh, whatever. Who are you? What the fuck?
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Okay, were you scared you're going to get fucking suspended?
Yeah, I don't want my thing flagged.
Hamburg says to fly to Syria to protect the civilians.
Jesus. Hamburg loves Kurds, but he also...
Taco Queen called us a couple of homos.
Nice.
That's right. Jay's going to jerk me off when we're done here.
Taco Queen's on here?
Yeah.
Her real account?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Check out that chest, Taco Queen. That's what a real man looks like on top of you. Imagine that on top of you.
You'd crush her. Propecia? No Propecia.
I'm starting to learn a lot of this.
I got good. My dad still has a full head of hair at 65, so I'm good.
You know, a lot of this garbage that we take.
This putz. Brad, are you still on gear? I haven't taken gear. I take 200 milligrams of test a week. Do you consider that gear?
No, that's HRT.
Right.
It's no different than a chick.
The last time I did anything was before Vegas. I did the Equipoise, Anavar, and the Test 200. That was.
I've been trying to get people to do that cycle because it's so safe.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Anavar is non-liver toxic. It's the only oral that's not liver toxic. And EQ is safe as fuck. You might get a little acne and oily skin.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I'm lucky.
So
I
Anavar.
don't feel like I don't need to do any of that shit. For what?
You could